it is going to have. The amount of information they're going to have it's changed the game. The amount of information that's going to be bullshit, not true, they're going to have to weed through it on their own. They're going to have to figure out what to believe in and why. They're going to have to create a life for themselves. You're not going to be able to help them do that much. You're going to be, you can't shelter them from everything. And some of them are fat, trans, Satanists. Truly. And that's the only way they're going to be happy. And you're going to have to be okay with that. And you're going to have to say to your friend, Bob, who goes, how's Ashley? How's Ashley doing? Bob, she's doing great. She's a fat, trans Satanist, and we love her. Oh, well, that's good. She was always a special girl. She's not a girl, Bob. They are not a girl. They are a fat, trans Satanist. They believe in the Dark Lord. They believe in eating carbohydrates, and they believe that they were born in the wrong body. And that's it. You know, it's easy to love your kids if they're exactly like you. It's hard to maybe love them if they're morbidly obese, trans Satanists. But many of them will. That's going to be probably by the time, the people that have kids now that are like 10, by the time those kids are 18, everybody will be a fat trans Satanist. The people that aren't will be freaks. They will be ostracized from society in ways you cannot imagine. It'll be like Jim Crow laws for people that are not fat, trans. You should make your children into fat, trans Satanists. If you are a good parent, you should every night you go to your kid, you go, listen, you eat as much ice cream as you want, and you be any gender you want. And we're going to worship Satan in this house because I want you to have the tools to succeed. I want you to have the tools to succeed. I work hard every day to put food on this table so that you can be fat. I work hard every day so that you can pick a gender, and I work hard every day so that you can live your life according to the laws of the Dark Lord, Lucifer, Satan, who is your real father. So, I mean, that's the thing. It's not even shocking anymore. I'm not shocked. I'm so not shocked by anything anymore. If I walked into a Starbucks and somebody was standing behind the counter and they had like devil horns implanted in their head and they were 900 pounds and they were wearing a cape, I would just say, can I have a double tall, non-fat latte so I can sit in this fucking dump and read about the Chinese balloon that spies on us all? And that person would nod with their horns, and then they would go and they would make the drink, and then they would go, Tim, and I'd go, yes. And I'd go, thanks so much. And they would smile because it's fun to be a fat, trans Satanist. And that's what it is. And if Republicans are smart, they will run a fat, trans Satanist who believes in capitalism. And you will have someone come out that's 400 pounds with devil horns, who's trans and has pasties on their nips, and get out and start talking about the importance of low corporate taxes and the police. You're not going to win here. No one's going to win. Everyone will be a fat trans Satanist. There's nothing you can do about it. You can get on board now, or you might not want to get on board, but that's okay because it looks fun. And you're not pitching anything that looks fun. That's the problem. Being a morbidly obese trans Satanist seems to be the only way to have any fun in this country anymore. So that's it. We're creating a culture where the top of the food chain will be the fat girl who wears a dog collar at Hot Topic, at the mall, who's putting onion rings in her ass. That's the king now. That's the top of the charts. She can get on board or not, or you could read your children the Chronicles of Narnia. How about that? It's a good book. It's about Aslan, the lion, the witch, the wardrobe. You could read them the book, And here's what I think will happen. I think you'll start to read the kid the book. I think you'll get a chapter in, and then you'll go, you know what? Just be a fat trans Satanist. I can't. There's how many books in this series? 6? There's 6 books? Just be a fat trans Satanist. I don't have the time. I want to go out. I want to have a couple of pops. I don't have the time. Just what are you going to be? 300 pounds and worship Satan in the living room? Great. I don't have to read to you? Perfect. That's perfect. That's fine. You'll start out. You'll get like 9 pages in. You'll see that they're not paying attention because they don't have the ability to pay attention anymore. And you'll just go, oh, well, I guess the writing's on the wall. And you'll start playing that unholy song. Unholy at the body shop. And then all your fat kids, you come in every night and all your fat trans kids are just singing at the body shop and we're worshiping Satan. And you go, yes, this is my family. And love them. Love them. That's your family. Love them. And they'll sit in chairs. They break the chair will fall down. You know, we're going to get another chair for you. You're going to be as big as you want to be because it's beautiful. And that's what I really think we have to do, because otherwise I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting tired of all the fighting. So either read the kids the books or just what's the worst that's going to happen? They only live with you for 18 years. Then you can deny knowing them. You can say, I don't really know them. You know, you just be like, tell me they died. You're like, they died. It's sad. It was leukemia. Really? It's leukemia? Because we see them on social media. I think they're a fat trans Satanist. Oh, well, yeah. Well, yeah, we tried to avoid that. What'd you do? We read a chapter of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, but, you know, I don't like reading myself. So we got to a point where we just had to kind of throw the towel in and, you know, they're happy. Let them be goblins, you know? But what would help this, probably, to be honest, what would help this is a little bit of a war to get everyone in, to shape everybody up. It's not it's hard. I have a trainer. It's hard. It's very hard if you count calories. We need a war. We need a fucking war. And I didn't, you know, in the beginning when I'm like, we need to be nuked, people get so mad at that. But that's okay. But what I mean is that coming out, you know, like just imagine the politicians speaking the great speeches. Like we were nuked. But we're going to build back better and stronger. And we nuked them. Of course we're going to nuke them. We all nuked each other. But there's a few areas of the country that are livable, and we're all going to try to figure that out. And we've lost about maybe 80 million people. And that's sad.